Top 10 unique firearms you won't believe exist. Music. Hey, YouTube, thanks for clicking on this video about some of the most unique firearms out there, but could it actually work? We're going to be looking at some real head-scratchers, guns that make you wonder who thought of this and how the heck does it even work? From weird homemade pistols to high-tech military prototypes, we're covering it all. So sit back, relax, and get ready to have your mind blown by these insane firearms. You guys remember that movie, Killing Them Softly, with Brad Pitt? Yeah, the one with that crazy sawed-off shotgun with the suppressor. Well, some folks thought it was all Hollywood magic, but one guy decided to see if it would actually work. Turns out, it wasn't that hard to replicate. He took a standard 12 gauge, chopped the barrels down to about 3 inches, and boom, instant Killing Them Softly shotgun. Now, I'm not saying it's practical. In fact, it's probably downright dangerous to shoot. The recoil on that thing must be brutal, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere near it when it went off. But hey, it's a cool piece of movie memorabilia, and it just goes to show that even the craziest ideas can sometimes work. The guy who built it posted a video online, and people went nuts. Some folks thought it was awesome, others thought he was crazy, but the bottom line is, the darn thing shot. The whole thing just goes to show you that when it comes to firearms, there's always something new and interesting out there. Now let's talk about something a little closer to home. You know, I love my simple, no-nonsense firearms, and the Serbu GB22 is about as simple as it gets. This little guy is a single-shot, .22 caliber pistol with only 4 parts. You heard that right. 4 parts. I designed this gun to be the most affordable and easiest to build firearm out there. The plans only cost $12 and you can build one in your garage with basic tools. No fancy machining or welding required. You can even use a piece of string wire for the spring. The internet went wild for this thing. DIYers from all over started building their own GB22S, tweaking the design and sharing their creations online. It was like a whole community sprung up around this little gun. It proves that you don't need a big factory and $1 million to build a firearm. With a little ingenuity and some basic skills, anyone can do it. Plus, it's a great way to learn the basics of firearm mechanics. Alright, let's move on to something with a little more kick. You know, I love my big bore rifles, and the Serbu .50 BMG is about as big as it gets. This beast is a single-shot, bolt-action rifle chambered in the mighty .50 BMG cartridge. Now, when I first designed this rifle, I wanted to make it as affordable as possible. I figured, why should only the rich guys have all the fun with these big bore guns? So I came up with a simple, no-frills design that could be manufactured efficiently. The original plan was to sell it for just $875. Can you believe that? A .50 BMG rifle for less than $1,000. But even at its current price, the Serbu .50 BMG is still one of the most affordable .50 cal rifles on the market. Chapter 4, the Beretta U-22, Neo-Italian style meets practicality. Now, not every gun has to be a big, bad, fire-breathing monster. Sometimes you just want something sleek, stylish, and fun to shoot, and that's where the Beretta U-22 Neos comes in. This little beauty is a .22 LR pistol made by Beretta, the oldest firearms manufacturer in the world. The U-22 Neos is no longer in production, but you can still find them on the used market for a steal. And for good reason. It's a fantastic little pistol. It's accurate, reliable, and a joy to shoot. The design is classic Beretta, sleek, ergonomic, and just plain sexy. If you're looking for a fun and affordable .22 pistol, you can't go wrong with this one. Chapter 5, the Russian revolver shotgun, because why not? Alright, let's get back to the weird and wonderful. Ever heard of a revolver shotgun? Yeah, you heard that right. A shotgun that revolves. The Russians came up with this crazy idea back in the early 90s, and it's just as bizarre as it sounds. This thing is a single-barrel shotgun with a revolving cylinder, just like a revolver. It was designed for hunting, and they made versions in a bunch of different gauges, from .32 all the way up to 12 gauge. Can you imagine trying to wrangle a 12 gauge revolver shotgun? That thing must have kicked like a mule. Chapter 6. The Descent Submachine Gun Compact Firepower. Now let's talk about something a little more modern. The Descent submachine gun is one of the most compact SMGs on the market, and it packs a serious punch. This little guy is only 14.7 inches long when it's folded up. and it weighs just under 5 pounds. You could practically fit it in a pizza box, but don't let its size fool you. The Descent is a serious piece of hardware. It's available in a variety of calibers, including .223 Remington, 300 Blackout and 7x28 mm. And it comes with two 30-round magazines, so you'll have plenty of firepower on tap. Pretty ingenious, right? Chapter 7. You guys know I love my Kel-Tecs. They're always coming up with innovative and affordable firearms. And the Kel-Tec carbine rifle is no exception. This little carbine is like the Swiss Army knife of firearms. It's compact, versatile, and accepts a wide variety of Glock magazines. But the coolest thing about this carbine is that it folds in half. This makes it incredibly easy to transport and store. The Kel-Tec carbine rifle is a great choice for backpackers, hikers, and anyone who wants a compact and reliable firearm for self-defense or just plain fun at the range. Chapter 8. The SIG Sauer MG 338, the machine gun of the future. Now let's talk about something a little more heavy-duty. The SIG Sauer MG 338 is a next-generation machine gun that's already making waves in the military world. This beast is chambered in .338 Norma Magnum, a powerful cartridge that offers long-range accuracy and devastating stopping power. But what really sets the MG 338 apart is its weight. The MG 338 is significantly lighter than other machine guns in its class, like the venerable M2 Browning. This makes it much easier for soldiers to carry and maneuver in the field. It's also incredibly accurate, thanks in part to its patented recoil mitigation system. The MG 338 is a game changer in the world of machine guns. Chapter 9. The Kriss Vector, Taming the .45 ACP. Alright gamers, this one's for you. The Kriss Vector is a submachine gun that's been featured in countless video games, and for good reason. It's a cool-looking and innovative firearm. The Vector is known for its unusual design, which is centered around its patented Super V recoil mitigation system. This system redirects recoil energy downwards instead of upwards, which helps to reduce muzzle climb and improve controllability. The .45 ACP is a notoriously snappy round, but the Vector's recoil mitigation system does an amazing job of taming it. It's a bit pricey, but it's worth every penny if you're looking for a unique and innovative SMG. Chapter 10. Cabot Guns, Ice and Fire 1911S, when only the best will do. Now let's end things on a high note. For the discerning firearm enthusiast with a taste for the finer things in life, we have the Cabot Guns Ice and Fire 1911 pistols. These are not your average 1911S. These are handcrafted masterpieces built using the finest materials and craftsmanship available. The Ice pistol is made from Damascus steel, a type of steel that dates back to ancient times. It's known for its beautiful patterns and exceptional strength. The Fire pistol is made from Damascus titanium, a modern take on this ancient material. The sights on these pistols are made from fragments of a 4.5 billion-year-old meteorite. And if that's not enough, the pistols are also adorned with blue sapphires. The Ice and Fire 1911S are more than just firearms, they're works of art. They're the pinnacle of what's possible when you combine the finest materials with the highest level of craftsmanship. That's a wrap. So there you have it, folks. 10 of the most unique firearms you're ever likely to see. From simple homemade pistols to high-tech military prototypes, we've covered it all. The world of firearms is constantly evolving, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. In the meantime, I'm going to get back to the shop and see if I can't come up with some crazy designs of my own.